What's up guys, it's Sean here from Revolutionary Fitness. Just in the middle of a workout and wanted to do Wednesday's nutritional tip of the week. So today what we're going to talk about is if you want to be a superhuman, you got to eat a superfood. And today we're going to talk about almonds. So almonds is one of the best things you can eat in the world, in my opinion. Almonds, obviously, we know of the nut, and we think about, you know, we get it in a package or a can, especially those that live in the US, and we see the nut, we eat it. Sometimes we eat it raw, sometimes we eat it roasted, all that good stuff. Sometimes we put it and we make it into milk. So I want to talk about that stuff, and I want to talk about the benefits of almonds so people understand why they should be eating them and why they should be eating more. So I'm actually in Puerto Rico right now, and Puerto Rico actually has almonds. So right now I'm under an almond tree. So if you can just pan out, and this is an almond tree. For those who have never seen one in their lives, you can identify them because they got the nice little red leaves. And over here, I actually have some almond fruit. So you might have not realized it, but almost every nut and seed comes from a fruit. So this is the almond fruit. I don't really know if this is digestible by humans. There's not much fruit on there, but this is how it looks when it falls off the tree, right? This is a real ripe, unripe one actually, and this is a green one. Probably just fell off the tree in the past day or two. And then it starts obviously making the transition, ripening up. You can see the color transition. I'm not sure if red comes before yellow in the decomposing stages, but I just put it that way just so you can see it. And what you can see, I don't know if you can see it on this one, but there's a bunch of little bugs on here munching on this fruit. So what happens is that the bugs munch on the fruit, they eat away at it, and then the fruit is gone, and then it starts drying out, right? And this is kind of the outer layer of the shell of the seed. So I actually have one that's already broken over here, so you can see, if you can just zoom in, this is a real small almond, but you can see it's super organic. This is a Puerto Rican almond. And so you just crack open the shell like that and you get the almond. So the almond is super important nutrition, and the things that it includes, the main vitamins and minerals that it has in it are things like calcium. It has a very large source of calcium. For those who don't know, people when they think of calcium, they think of dairy. We have done a lot of research that dairy has a lot of harmful things that are attached to it, but really just one handful of almonds provides you with 25% of your daily requirements for calcium. So if you didn't know, now you know. And that's why when people convert almonds into milk and make almond milk, it's so rich in calcium. Actually, sometimes richer than milk without all the garbage that is attached with milk. So almond milk is probably a better source of calcium for those who are concerned about where I'm going to get my calcium if I cut out dairy. Also, it's really high in vitamin E, which is super important. Is high in phosphorus, iron, magnesium. Magnesium is so essential, and many people have a magnesium deficiency. We'll do another video on magnesium and the benefits of that. And some other stuff it has in there. It has stuff like zinc, niacin, copper, all this good stuff, all these goodies. And is a really good source of protein, okay? So for those who are always thinking about protein and thinking about strength training and all that good stuff, again, one handful is about 14 to 15% of your daily requirements for protein intake. Okay, another good thing about almonds is that they're very high in what we call monosaturated fat. A really good fat that you can get into your body. That fat is going to help with your cholesterol levels, regulating your cholesterol levels. So for those who have, you know, bad cholesterol, eat some more almonds. They're also going to help with increasing your metabolism, and also almonds have a lot of nutrients that help you feel real full. So you eat a handful of almonds and it actually curbs your appetite, which is really good because we're over consuming in our society as it is. So in the morning, just grab a handful of almonds. You know, midday, lunchtime, or at work, always have some almonds in a Ziploc bag. It's a great source of calcium, iron, and protein. Okay, so some ways that you can eat almonds. So people, many times they eat almonds and then they cook them. They cook them, they roast them, and then they get, you know, honey roasted almonds. That stuff is no good, okay? Once you start roasting and cooking something, you start pulling out the nutrients and all the vitamins that are in that fruit, seed, or whatever it is. So do not cook your almonds. Eat raw almonds. And if you had to get salted, I would say don't get salted. But if you do, make sure it's some kind of sea salt, okay? And then with your almonds, you know, if you're eating them raw, some people don't like the texture. Some people think it's too hard, and you know, they want it a little bit more meaty. So what you can do is you can soak it overnight, sort of like you would beans, and in the morning you just drain them, and then you got something that's almost like the texture of a bean, so there's a little bit more give to it, and some people like that a little bit better. Okay, in terms of your almond milk, if you have a juicer grinding machine, that's awesome because you can make your own almond milk. But if you're buying in the stores, please note that all almond milks are not created equal. Okay, there's an almond that just fell right there, almost hit the camera person, Jenny. So if you're going for your almond milk, make sure that you check and you see how much sugar's in there, if there's any added substances, or if it's just straight up almond milk. You know, things like that. You want to see how many times it's been pasteurized. We've done some stuff on that, so you want to check the numbers at the bottom of the carton. If it's a milk carton, there's usually 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you want to make sure that it's like 1 or 2 that's marked off on that. If you have any questions about that, just hit me up. But almonds, again, get them into your body. Eat them daily. Eat them as much as you can. They're really good for protein. They're really good with all these vitamins and minerals, and they're going to be a superfood for you. They're best absorbed when you have nothing else in your stomach. Okay, you can have stuff in your stomach and your almonds are still good, but you're gonna get the most out of them when there's nothing else in your stomach. So in the morning, almonds are really good to grab. You know, just get a nice juice with vegetables or fruits or whatever you juice in the morning, and a handful of almonds, and you'll be set to go. It's gonna boost up your energy levels like super big time because of all the nutrients it has in there, and you're gonna feel great for the rest of the day. Okay guys, that's the nutrient tip for the day. Eat some more almonds.